Hi everybody, welcome to your home, your happy place. My name's Debbie and I'm so glad you're joining me today. For all my subscribers, especially all the new ones, thank you so much. And for all of those who have been visiting my Amazon storefront, I'm so appreciative. You have no idea. I really did see an uptake from last week when we had Amazon Prime. And I see a lot of you bought the pillow covers that I was showing from my great room. So have fun with those, and I'm excited to hear all about it. Okay, today, I'd love to come in and say, okay, it's all done out here. It's not. I think summer will be over by the time it's completely done. But you enjoy the progress, so there has been a lot that's taken place since my last backyard pool grounds update. We're just going to stay back here today. I'm going to be doing a couple of, oh my gosh, wait till you see. Okay, I haven't even looked out there. We've had some storms. Wow. Okay, but I'm going to start over here where you can see some grass, and then we'll go down the patio. It's not a grand idea to lay sod in July when the temperatures are 90 to 100 and something, but they did it, and they set our sprinkler system so that it would take hold, and it has. So everything all the way up to the road up there has been landscaped or sodded. They tossed in some, I don't know, let me go closer there, some snowball bushes, which are actually a form of hydrangeas. I didn't know. Two of them look like they're being eaten. Could be deer, so I'm not sure, but it's supposed to eventually hide that big electric panel, which those things get gigantic, and so it will if they survive. And then they added some lilacs there. I believe I have 4. And then we have some ground cover that you can kind of see that I'm hoping will spill over a little bit. And then we haven't bought anything for the front of our, I'm actually thinking about putting in a little fence there because there's so much. In fact, as you can see, we have radon. So we have a radon pipe here. Fortunately, it's inside of a closet. It does eat up some of the closet space. But we had a really high radon level, and that they say is pretty common when you live on a hill. So never heard that before. So this goes all the way down the hill, and yes, they did do some seeding, and some of it's starting to take, well, here you can see a clear line here where it's taking place. So a lot of it's doing good that gets hit by the sprinkler system, but down there, obviously, we're not sprinkling. So, and their vegetable garden is so big. We didn't plant the one. We only planted the other side that it's the net my husband put on is way too small. So I haven't been down there at all. Next year, I'll be lots more hands-on. It's just been a lot going on here. So they ended up putting in some gravel here. It was a mistake. It was supposed to be mulch, but I ended up really liking it because the mulch has to be, attended to every year, and it can get weeds. And, I don't know. After they put it in, I'm like, I kind of like that. No, we have not decorated this. We just happen to have those pots, so we put them out. But they built around this stunning dogwood, which I've talked about before. This is really, they say it's probably 130 years old. Dogwoods just don't typically get this big. So they had to take care to not disturb the area where it was by building around it. So I really like what they ended up doing. And then they put in some little yews, I believe, to grow up and eventually hide that. Again, I'm very tempted to put in a little white fence so we don't have to look at it. And nobody down there will, because that's our property and it's all wood, so nobody has to see that but us. Oh gosh. My husband's not, the reason this is so terribly long is, number one, it's new sod. It is not even 4 weeks old, so you have to let it go. And his mower, he was mowing up there where it wasn't, like close to the front. Somehow he slid down the hill and had to bring the Jeep all the way around and drive over and get a chain and pull himself out. So we have to wait until this is really set. Oh, the waterfall's on. Okay, well that's good. You'll get to see this because you've never been down here before. So here's our patio down here. Right now, nothing. I mean, this is a very old set that we've had. My husband just painted. I really want to study the space and try and figure out how we're going to use it. There is a fence, obviously still not in. A fence for the pool. It's going to come over there, and then it'll go lower here because this is just to keep people from falling off the side. I'll show you how far down that goes, which is, it's a lot further than it looks. So it's several levels. I don't know, am I still? There we go. Yeah. And then there's another level out there. So it's pretty far down. So we do want a fence here. And then the views are astounding here. So one thing I never thought about was the noise level. So if you're down here, you're going to really have to talk loud to get over the sound of the waterfall, but you don't really hear it when you go up. And then here's the stairs. They were being poured, I think, the last time I was here with you guys. So they finished the pool, all of the tile. Because of the way this was cut and not, it needed to be bullnosed on both sides and stuff, he had to do a lot of cutting of the tile. So it took a few weeks, but it's so pretty. But we've had a storm, quite a few. I mean, things have broken in the screen and porch. That's how strong it was. And so look at all this, all blown over. So today I'm gonna dress these up. I hope. It's looking like rain again, but I'm gonna try and dress these up. But I'm gonna talk to you about them first. For example, it is after 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it has not rained today. And look at that water still stuck in there. And these have faded so bad. As here's a real good evidence. Look at that. That's not been hit by the sun, and that has. I am so disappointed. The things we had, the other ones, I don't know where they were from. They did not fade like this. And so yeah, I went ahead and got all green, and it looks great with the umbrellas, and I'm really embracing it. But even these, and these were by Nautica, so they weren't cheap, but they are cheap in my mind. And then same thing with these. Here's the color, and look at that. Look at all my daddy long legs, and that was the color. So, golly, that was Tommy Bahama. You know, here's my experience. These umbrellas are probably, I mean, they could be getting to be 10 years old. They aren't faded at all, and they're made of sunbrella fabric. So if you're looking to buy anything outdoors, that's what I would recommend. Okay, and then this, oh my gosh. Okay, we love these. These are so comfortable, but I didn't like the color, and oh my gosh, they are not wearing well either. I don't know where the other one is. This one's not as faded, but that one over there was super faded, and then they collect. So this is useless to us. It's like you have to take this off in order. And even if you do, well, I don't know. But this is from the storm. In fact, that's like supposed to be, well, whatever. Okay. The good news is I bought new covers in blue, before I knew any of this, that they were going to fade, before I knew they were going to be like that. Unfortunately, I'm sure it's made of the same fabric, so I'm a little disappointed. And here again, you can see fading. This is the color it was. This is the color it is. I'm just, this, in this day and age, in my opinion, that is not okay. And the pool's dirty. I'm showing you a dirty pool, but that again is because we just had this torrential storm. We moved the pots that were in the door under the deck because these are supposed to bloom, but they haven't bloomed in the 2 or 3 weeks they've been out here, so they may end up back in there. I love how they look, but what happened is our other ones, the heat, they were just burning out, so they're in here trying to recover. I think they've all recovered. Of course, when you put something in the shade that belongs in the sun, it stops blooming. But yeah, I think they all came back to life. All right. Well, I am going to, I'm so disappointed. I think I'll flip those over so that we get the right color green, and then I'm going to just do up the 4 chairs so you can see the look we were going for. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple details that whether you just have a small porch, patio, deck, whatever, if you have room for some loungers, these are some details that, you know, I picked up from looking at hotels, on beaches, fancy ones, or sometimes you might notice front gate or some other place that sells really nice outdoor furniture will have some special touches that if you look for them on Amazon, you may find them. And I'm so excited to try these. I just wish everything wasn't so faded. All right, you're probably wondering, what is that? Oh, and they're so cute. Are they in a case too? I don't know. No, they're not. Okay, so it comes in a 2-pack, and these are basically a pillow. They have a Velcro strap, and you strap them onto the back. So I thought, let me tilt you over here, or take you over here. With the looks of our umbrellas here, and I think you can see there's an aqua blue in here, not just a royal or cobalt. There's a aqua blue in here. Against that green, I think that'll look really cute. But I'm gonna flip them before I put it on. You won't believe, this was so heavy. It's so waterlogged. I'm just so upset with this purchase. All right, let's see how this works. This is a removable cover, so if you're handy, I mean, who knows, maybe you can buy a replacement. So they don't typically go at the top. You do them just a little lower, and you push that forward. It's Velcro, and there you go. Maybe I have that just a tad too tight. I don't need it pulling it in. Okay. Now I probably could have gone in with something a little bit more color coordinated. However, I was at Walmart and saw these for $12 and I thought they were nice. Honestly, they're the same fabric as the fabric of the other chair cushions, if you saw my first video, that I had looked at purchasing, which, by the way, I kept. And you know what? This doesn't fade. This faded, but this part doesn't fade, which means my other ones would still be looking perfect right now. And then last, we already had these towels from before, but you know, they go really nice with the whole green and blue, totally. So I am just going to pop these down at the bottom. All right, there you go. I am going to go ahead and work on the rest of these and then replacing that. And that's, well, later tomorrow, I guess, I will have my husband turn on the fountain. I have a feeling, these fountains here, I have a feeling he'll want to clean this. We have people coming over tomorrow afternoon before we go boating, and they want to see the house. So he's going to want this looking spick and span. But we have children that we're babysitting, so we're both taking turns. And right now it's my turn to get out here and do something really quick. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. It must be, oh gosh. All right, I'll tell you the story in a second. It must be 105. I don't know really what it is, but the humidity's got to make it feel that way, and I am dying. But I just wanted you to see, you know, a couple of inexpensive touches. Take a coordinating towel, fold it down on the bottom, or, you know, if you don't want to invest in these little pillow cushions for the heads, you could always take your towels and fold them and set them longwise up there, and that would also be really, really cute. Am I thrilled with the looks of my relaxed pillows? No. But if I end up changing out my seat cushions, they're really going to pull it all together. And at this point, as faded as those are, there's a real good chance I'm going to do that. Maybe tonight. Okay, I told my husband I have to go in. I can't do this right now. So I hope this isn't the whole video. Oh, and okay, the story is, I was putting that table back, and I kept telling my husband, I know we have two of them. Where's the other one? And it just occurred to me because I was out there swinging my granddaughter on the playground, and there was one out there by the bench. So I just went and got it, but it must have had 50 to 75 daddy long legs on it, and I still feel like they're crawling all over me. Then I opened this up, and, you know, a little scream. My husband, it's just startled. I mean, I'm not afraid of them. Where are you, little guy? You're so well hidden. There you are. I think I'm showing you. My tree frog, there he is. I mean, I'd rather see that than the snakes. So, okay, you guys, this may be it for today. I apologize if it is. Um, as you may have noticed, we've had a family emergency, and we are taking care during the day of our one of our grandsons and granddaughters while Daddy works and Mommy's away with her family who are in need of her. So we're we're both just kind of, let's get this picked up, let's get that picked up. Oh, we've got laundry to do. It's time to change a diaper, time to fill a bottle. I mean, it's a pretty constant, busy schedule. Beyond the fact that we've had workmen here all week. It's hard to believe still that the house is not completely done, but it's not. And so I'm just thankful for you indulging your patience with me with some shorter videos right now. And I just still hope you enjoyed it. And, we'll come back with some more next week of those getting recovered. And then I should have something else going on the deck. So I look forward to seeing you. You guys have a great weekend. And don't forget to like. It really helps my channel. Sharing helps my channel. Checking out my links below always helps my channel, and your comments. Everything that you do, even the people who aren't so nice, helps my channel. So I'll see you next week, and you guys make your home your happy place. Bye-bye.